Welcome back, everybody, to Fun in the Locker Room, January 20th, 2025. We got Liam Holloway, True Carson, and the Hall of Famer Sean Rankle. We have another tremendous weekend of football to discuss in the National Football League. Not only did the quality of games roll over from the great wildcard weekend, but we also saw more coaches getting fired and some coaches getting hired, and we will talk about that. As always, Twitter, YouTube, subscribe, or else Liam's going to put up some more sad emojis on the screen. Without further ado, though, we are going to get into the slate of games that just happened. I believe there's a memo that is being read or at least discussed. So I'm just going to let these two lovebirds take it away with Bills Broncos, which is the first game on Saturday.
Rankle, do you want to start or do you want me to just jump right in?
You can jump right in. Why not?
Yeah.
You've been waiting for it.
All right. All season long, there's a man on the other side of the screen telling me that one team was just fraudulent. One team was ass. And come first round of the playoffs, or when they played their first playoff game, they're going to get their asses kicked. Frank, why don't you give me a game recap? What happened? Bills Broncos.
The Broncos defense is very, very good. Josh Allen played very, very bad. And the Broncos somehow found a way to win this game with a very, very good defense, putting Josh Allen out of situation. I've never seen Josh Allen play like that. That's a first for me, first in a playoff spot. And the amount of turnovers the Broncos team forced, completely got to give it to them. They played it very well. Great football. They played a great football game. They played like a great team this week.
Like a great team, or they are a great team, Rank?
Like a great team.
Mm-hmm.
Rankle, question for you.
Yeah.
Have we ever seen Josh Allen just completely outmatched, outperformed, and out-Supermaned by an opposing QB? And did it take you by shock to see that it would be Bo Nix this week?
Bo Nix did not out-Superman Josh Allen. Come on.
Oh, he most certainly did.
Come
what are
on
you
now.
talking about? What are you talking about?
Bo Nix Superman? He didn't carry this team. His defense carried him.
He was throwing touchdowns to Lil Jordan Humphrey, Marvin Mims, and Frank Crum. What the hell are you talking about?
Not his fault he didn't want to target Cortland Sutton. We're going to say, oh my God, sorry. Like, oh my God.
Put some respect on this man's name. He absolutely outdueled Josh Allen and was making fantastic throw after throw, great decision after great decision. And I think this was the best performance by a quarterback in a single game in this playoffs so far.
Come on.
Who's better, Rank? Give me name a QB who's had a better game this playoff run.
I think the only comparable one is probably Caleb Williams, which we'll get into, and then maybe Josh Allen last week.
Yeah, Josh Allen last week. Caleb Williams definitely deserves it. You guys were talking, so big about Bryce Young. What about Bryce Young's performance?
Did they get a win, Rank?
They did not, but
did he win?
Is a win all that matters for a quarterback? Quarterback can't play defense.
I'm going to back Liam up here a little bit with just the absolute destruction of the Broncos run game. Just absolutely nowhere to be found. I mean, Bo Nix had to do it all. Like he attempted almost 50 pass attempts. Like the pressure to perform offensively was entirely on this man's shoulder. And while the defense did a great job, and I think at some point we need to get into that overtime pick, catch, whatever you want to call it, they gave up 20 points in the second half, which is not something I feel like we've seen this Broncos defense do, especially as they have fourth quarter late surges and the defense tightens up. So I'm going to have to back up Liam here with Broncos, Superman, Bo Nix. I don't think Josh Allen had as bad of a game as people. I mean, the turnovers were really poor timing. But Josh Allen did not out Superman Bo Nix because unlike Bo Nix, James Cook had, he had it going. He had it completely going. Over 100 yards on the ground is against this defense is not always surprising, but it's the help that you need to give Josh Allen if you're this coaching staff to win the game.
Neither of them were Superman out there today. They both had great games. Neither of them were Superman. And if Bo Nix was such a Superman, he would learn how to take a knee correctly and not cost his team the rest of the season.
Let's,
I am sad. I will say I apologize. I'm sad that the two teams I've called frauds this year both lost their quarterbacks before I could be proven correct that they were frauds. So I will not be calling any more teams frauds, so I don't hurt any more quarterbacks.
True.
Yeah,
That is true.
so fraudulent. Made it to the AFC Championship. It's just unbelievable fraudulence.
Let's get into that overtime. Obviously, and there's going to be another moment we'll talk about in the Rams game, very similar, called very differently. Was that a catch or was that a pick?
I think they called it correct. After watching it a lot, like it hit his face, it was kind of in his hands. He didn't really bring it in. It was really darn close. They didn't spend enough time reviewing it, but I think they probably got it right.
If they were wrestling for it both on the ground, I would say that's a catch.
Yeah.
But the fact that the corner came away with the ball so cleanly and so easily, I mean, you could argue that was his possession in the first place. So
I was going to argue the opposite, actually. I was going to use your same point, but argue the opposite. I feel like the fact that, you see that split frame where he's on the ground, I would say he has more possession than the defender does. The defender is upright. I think at that point, he survived the ground to some degree and possession has started.
I don't think he had possession enough to be able to call it. Like, Brandon Cooks wasn't upset about it. He wasn't upset in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, he was on the ground pissed off about it. Like, he himself kind of knew it was a pickoff, and he made the mistake. He should have caught that ball. Obviously, it's 40-year-old Brandon Cooks, and they should have a better wide receiver to begin with, but he should have caught the ball.
Brandon Cooks honestly won the game versus the Jags and lost the game versus the Broncos. Is kind of what happened, unfortunately.
You can't blame
the part that bothers me is I feel like for a call in this moment, and I think it's fair to say controversial, I don't think they spent nearly enough time looking at it. It was a very quick review, and we've seen moments in the NFL where it's hilariously long how long they take. And the other thing that bothered me is there was a very similar moment in Bears-Rams that was just completely called the other way.
I agree with you, Truitt. They should have spent minimum 5-10 minutes looking at this. Like, there's no reason not to. What the hell are you waiting? Like, the bus isn't coming,
Yeah.
We can, yeah.
And you can't throw the challenge flag in OT. So you're doing Sean McDermott an injustice because he can't voluntarily, require you to spend that amount of time.
It's a turnover. It's automatically reviewed. I don't know why they take more time into it.
Yeah.
The chat has a question for you guys. How much of this loss is on Josh Allen? Like, does he deserve blame for this? Is this Sean McDermott's fault? He got the can afterwards, but like, Liam, I know your opinion. I'm curious about Truitt's.
Can I just say one thing? There were some boneheaded mistakes by Josh Allen. Like that fumble at the end of the half to just serve up, here, Broncos, here's 3 points. Come on, man. There was a lot of ill decisions made by Josh Allen this game. And
I'm going to take a cop-out answer here. I think, and I'm not going to answer the question directly because I think Josh Allen had a good game that was littered with an overall good game that was littered with uncharacteristically poor moments of decision-making and just lack of, I don't know what you call it, focus, judgment. Like, I don't think we see Josh Allen fumble to this degree really at all. Like, I don't know what contributes to that. Yes, it's a great defense, but to Liam's point, it's kind of Josh Allen, just a lack of something going on there.
It was
honestly
shocking performance.
And just segueing a little bit, I think no matter who is to blame here, if they lost this game, McDermott was going to get canned. I think that's my opinion.
That's completely, that's a
right. If you're a Bills fan, I think you're excited about this because the two names that I'm seeing that you get out. I understand like what McDermott's done for this team. He's brought them to 2 AFC Championship games. He brought them so close, but I was listening to some stat the other day. I was like, since the Super Bowl era, only 4 coaches have won their first Super Bowl of the team after their 5th year of coaching. You need to win it in the first 5 years. You need to be there in the first 5 years. And McDermott's like got in there, but he hasn't got over the hump. And sometimes you just need that new face, that new voice to get you there. New offensive mind.
I do agree, Rick, but at the same time, the fact that their GM got promoted is absolutely ludicrous.
1,000% agree, because this seemed like a half-ass move to me, because if you're going to do this, it's time for the clean slate, clean house. Joe Brady gone, defensive coordinator gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was some timeline going on with the GM where like the only 2 Pro Bowlers he's drafted was James Cook and Dawson Knox, who I didn't even know was a Pro Bowler.
Lord.
So for him to be promoted, I don't love the look. And looking at McDermott, Rank, I didn't know that stat. That's a kind of an incredibly telling stat for just the NFL. It's not a very patient game. You need to start winning, to your point. But 9 years in Buffalo, and we can play the what-if game. What if they didn't run into Patrick Mahomes 1,000 times, and, you know, the overtime rules, and we can play that game, but unfortunately results are what matters. And I think this is a good move, but
the 2 guys I've been hearing
need to close the loop and make good hires.
Yeah, it's the hiring and the coaching that matter. I'm hearing Kubiak and Daboll are the 2 biggest I'm hearing, which are kind of crazy options. But I think both, you need an offensive mind there to do something to Josh Allen. And Daboll has had success with Josh Allen in the past. I think they could do a lot worse than hiring Brian Daboll as head coach.
I agree with that, Rank.
And I agree with the offensive-minded coach, because I don't think the defensive coordinator was the issue when this roster has just gotten worse and worse. Like, you still have Tre'Davious White, but why is this defense relying on, you know, for years it was old Von Miller, and then now it's old Joey Bosa, you know, for your pass rush. It's kind of absurd if you think about it. Which, again, we're going to put that on the GM, bringing in talent, drafting quality starters. Just need to do that better.
If they do not get him help, Josh Allen will leave Buffalo. I don't have any question in my mind.
Wow.
You rarely see a quarterback like that leave in his prime, but he would try to force him way out one way or the other, I guess.
Right?
That'd be crazy.
Have we ever seen a QB like this just have such a lack of weapons year after year?
Andrew Luck, and he retired early.
Yeah.
I kind of see your point here, but we'd have to apply that logic to a bunch of quarterbacks. Like, Joe Burrow could easily ask out. I think there's an argument if they don't have another good year, Lamar Jackson could ask out. Like, maybe Josh Allen has the most extreme example here, but to Rank's point, like, I can't really see that happening here.
They have failed him time after time. If they don't go out, and this is it, they're going to get A.J. Brown this offseason. I think they're going to splash. I think this is it.
What level of draft picks would you give up for that, for A.J. Brown?
3rd?
Yeah, I don't think they would need more than that, to be honest.
I mean, the asking price has to be extremely low at this point. So,
yeah.
Since you brought up Lamar, which of these 2 job offerings is better? Would you rather coach the Bills or the Ravens?
Bills.
Ooh. That's a really good question.
I'm taking Bills.
I think the Ravens organization is a better organization long term, but you're asking me who I can win a championship in the next 5 years, I would take Josh Allen every single day of the week over Lamar Jackson.
I think that's what the question is, because both defenses need to be completely retooled. You got strong running backs on both sides. Granted, one's a lot older. I think it's just whether you think Josh Allen or Lamar has that A, longevity, and B, just that's a huge thing.
That's what I was going to say. Lamar's just been hurt. He's been banged up, and they still push him out there 70%. It's got to be Josh Allen, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Saturday night game. Truett. I know you weren't watching the game, but I hope you enjoyed the results.
I did my best to. I caught most of the first quarter, and I checked in live every now and then. But
your Seahawks, like Liam predicted, steamrolled the 49ers without Fred Warner.
One
Yeah.
more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
If anyone, listen to me, you heard me say Charbonnet and Walker would combine for 3+ touchdowns. Hope you sprinkle a little bit of that on.
You also
listen to
called
yourself?
it 14.5-point spread too, and it murdered that spread. Yeah, you did a good job.
Okay, true it. There you go.
I want to touch on the Niners more because I love talking about my rivals. And we've said this all season. The caveat is, like, if you told me on paper this team minus Fred Warner, minus Bosa, Ricky Pearsall's not healthy, obviously Ayuk and Debo are either injured or not there, and they had a chance to be the 1 seed and they beat the Eagles, like, that is A+ season. Like, it truly is, and we talked about it last week with Shanahan and Saleh. But at the same time, if you look at this game, and we'll talk about this at the end of the show, I cannot believe Robert Saleh got hired like the day after, because holy fuck, dude. I know one of those touchdowns was a return touchdown, but Jesus Christ, like, so you gave up 34 points. You could not stop the run to save your life, even after one of the heads of the two-headed snake, went out. Just absolutely horrible. You had a chance. Like, again, we played them week 18, 2 weeks ago. I would have thought this would be a much tighter contest. This is the 3rd time we've played them this season, and to give up 41 total points is unreal. The other side of the ball is we have praised Shanahan so much this season, but the guy scored in the last 2 games versus the Seahawks has scored 3 field goals. He cannot score touchdowns on Mike McDonald. Mike McDonald is literally carrying him like a child on his shoulders. It's unbelievable how much real estate my daddy Mike has in Shanahan's head, because, the turnovers were disgusting. The 4th down failures, which, like, I feel like the Shanahans and the Sean McVays of the world, they do very well on 4th down. Not the case this game. You play the Seahawks twice a year. You know what? And next year, like, Saleh's gone. But at the same time, like, Bosa's coming back, Fred Warner's coming back, but they're not going to help you score touchdowns. Okay? There's going to be no Kittle because he's out for the year. Very unfortunate. Ricky Pearsall can't stay healthy. They have this inability to score touchdowns versus Mike McDonald. It's a chess match that clearly Mike McDonald is bitching him around. He's grabbing him by the neck and he's throwing him on the table till his balls turn to sawdust. Like, unfortunately, that's what's happened. And if you are a Niners fan, this was an A+ season. You should not have been in this position whatsoever. But the future is not looking good from this performance whatsoever.
I think as the 49er fan here, I'll respond to, I think you are right. The future is not looking bright. There's the holes in this team. Yeah. They're not being fixed. I agree with you that the Titans go turn around and hiring Robert Saleh is a huge mistake, but I will defend him a little bit. There's very little this team defensively with this lineup right now could do against a very, very good Seahawks team. Like, the Seahawks can run the ball down people's throats. And without a linebacker, they have no linebackers. The 49ers are playing with safeties down in the box. Like, it is decimated. Giving up 41 points, ridiculous. Only scoring 6 points, ridiculous. But they did a lot with little. But to that point, the lot to little is still staying there. It's not getting better. Like, they're in cap hell. They're trying to rebuild this team. You look at the star power they had 2 years ago in the Super Bowl to now, and it is a night and day different team. They have lost guys, and true, you've talked about this as these guys have lost, like, especially on the defense side of the ball, like the depth that they used to have that was great is not there anymore. The wide receiver help. Juwan Jennings is your number 1 wide receiver. Without George Hill next year, Jake Tongs is your tight end. Like, they need reinforcements. They need to draft well. They need to get somebody in here because Christian McCaffrey and Brock Purdy can only do so much by themselves. And Trent Williams is also 40-something, and he's still, like, the heart and soul of this team. Without him, they got nothing. I don't think the Niners have drafted well the past couple of years. And you look at the rest of the division, other than the Cardinals, the Rams and Seahawks have drafted really, really, really well. and the Niners have fallen off because of that.
The Rams did literally what the Niners need to / should have
Yeah.
done. They had a very old roster when they won in 2020, 2021, right? It was like Jalen Ramsey and folks. Now they have an extremely young defense that's doing really well. They have nailed on every draft pick. And to your point, Rank, the Niners need to do that. Liam, anything on the Niners?
I think you guys, summed it up pretty well. This was just a good old-fashioned ass whooping. And to get bent over by a team in your division that has already bent you over twice, demoralizing. Absolutely demoralizing.
And I think one of the things that Brock Purdy has done really well this season, and we've all, like, especially me, it's been very hard to come to the realization that he's a good quarterback. Like,
Yes.
top 10 quarterback. Keeps the play alive very well. Like, and he doesn't get a lot of credit for his ability to do that because he's not like a Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar. He keeps it alive very well, but he's kind of always going for that big play downfield, and you can't do that against this defense. Like, I think it would have been a tremendously different game. Would have been boring, and probably would have been stopped by halftime. But if you just took checkdowns, I think you would have put together at least a touchdown or two. He was just constantly looking for someone downfield.
It's kind of shocking at the game plan that Kyle Shanahan drew up as such a great offensive mind who plays this West Coast style of football where it is a lot of those short passes and letting the wide receivers do something. Obviously, it sucks when your wide receivers no talent, but like you gotta do something.
Yeah, the that option play with the fullback and
Use
McCaffrey
check,
on
yeah.
fourth down, like
That
what
was
the hell
horrible.
are we doing? If you're gonna do something like that, the ball has to be in McCaffrey's hands. There's no reason for it not to. I mean, this was just a shit game on all cylinders for the Niners. It was nightmare scenario. Everybody hurt. The fuck were they gonna do? They ran into a buzzsaw.
Yeah. True. As our Seahawks insider, any more information on the Sam Darnold injury? Like the fact
Yeah.
that he wasn't thrown for 2 days and then came out and obviously they limited the amount of time he threw because they were up so big. But like, is he fine? Is he healthy? Like,
Yeah, I had a really rough Saturday morning, Rank, when I woke up to that news and saw that Drew Lock had been taking snaps for 2 days.
Jesus.
I heard they gave him some shot or something that's like illegal to kind of just numb it. He looked fine. He had some great. I mean, he didn't look fine that first drive when he like fell and kind of limped a little bit.
Yeah.
But the rest of the game, he looked fine. I hope it's something that is not lingering, and thank God we don't have to travel. I think that's such an underrated part of this injury is like you just can stay home and whatever, not get on a plane. Obviously very sad about Charbonnet. Some people are, not making jokes, but pointing out it did really give Kenneth Walker an opportunity to have a phenomenal game, but you always want to be healthy at the running back position and as deep as possible. And we were deep, don't worry. But yeah, I think he'll be fine, Rick. I think he'll be okay.
I'll say this, Truett. Would you ever expect to whoop a team's ass by 30 plus and Jackson Smith and Jigba only catches 3 balls for 19 yards?
Not at all. And what a game for Cooper Kupp. What a game. I mean, the type of game, that's why you bring him in. Like, amazing game, yards after catch. Like, he's never going to look like Triple Crown Cooper Kupp again. But it'd be nice if versus former team in a playoff game he did next week. Just say that.
are you concerned about JSN? It's been a month since he's got over 100 receiving yards. They don't seem to be giving the ball. Like, he was on this great pace to start the season, and defense seemed to be like double teaming him, getting in his face, and hasn't been as productive as of late.
No, as I'm only going to admit this once on the show, but that corner, Lenore, is actually pretty good. And like they got into, there's some clips of them getting into some fist fighting and all that stuff. I think he actually does a good job shadowing JSN. So I think that was a matchup thing.
One of our fans said they have breaking NFL news.
He's muted, this fan.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
He's on mute. All right, time to
It
kick it.
seems like the last time we tried to take callers 3 years ago and it didn't work as well.
Yeah, and that was on the radio, right?
Yeah.
We can get more into Seahawks Rams when we get to it. Let's go Texans Pats. Rip that Band-Aid off, especially for all the Pats listeners.
Come on. Oh, here we go.
Wait, is it working now?
Yes.
You can hear. You're
There
live.
we go.
Hi, caller. You're live with Fun in the Locker Room.
All right. Breaking news: Mike McDaniel, former Miami Dolphins head coach, is now the offensive coordinator of the Chargers.
Wow,
Wow.
Yeah.
that's awesome. Big.
All right. I'm gonna leave and I'll watch you guys analyze.
All right.
Thanks, caller.
Wow.
Justin Herbert, you're then.
I was hoping he was going to say something better when he said Mike McDaniel, like Bills coach.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
that would've been
this team
insane.
for a while. I thought that's the Robert Saleh, Mike McDaniel combo they go in there.
Be cool.
Interesting.
Kinda-
Good hire. Good
Can
hire.
you imagine Jim Harbaugh working with Mike McDaniel?
No, I think that's gonna be great though.
It's two good minds, though. I like it. Pats Texans. Before I let you guys deep dive into this, if you thought C.J. Stroud played bad against the Steelers, just wait till he plays the Patriots.
Come on. Who wants a Philly cheesesteak with extra onions? Oh, here you go. Who wants a $5 footlong? Oh, here you go. Sloppy Joe for you. You want a Whopper Jr.? I mean, my God, dude was just handing it out. This was one of the worst performances I've ever seen live. And I don't think this is an understatement to say this is going to give him looks that might cost him his job next year. You look at this performance and you're like, damn, I didn't think it could get any worse from the Steelers game. If General Mills was playing, it's a whole different game.
My favorite side of this game. At halftime, the Texans had 4 turnovers. The Patriots had 1. And they combined for a total of 7 points off turnovers.
Yeah.
And that was the pick 6. Neither of those teams wanted up the ball. Nobody wanted to do anything. CJ Stroud, my God, little bro. Little bro Caleb Williams out here playing like this. I've been trying to remember who's that Bills QB many years ago through like
Peterman.
5 Peterman,
Nathan
yeah.
Peterman, yeah.
This is a Nathan Peterman type game out here. Like, if they had any other quarterback, Zach Wilson might have won this game.
Damn.
Terrible. This Texans defense must want to kill him because this is by far the best defense in the league, and they showed it again this week. And this, where do you go from here? Like, you have no confidence in CJ. David Mills could have won this game for them.
Yeah.
Who did you just say? Nathan Peterman probably could have won this game.
Definitely.
You could have pulled fucking Brock Osweiler off the couch, brought him back to the Texans, and you could have won this game.
This is why Phillip Rivers is, still in the league because of bullshit like this.
Right. You pose a great question because I really don't have an answer for you. You cannot give up on this CJ Stroud experiment. I mean, we were very close to giving up on Bryce Young at the beginning of the year. They're the same draft.
Oh,
Okay,
there
okay.
are
Well, let me
those are
rephrase.
two very
Last
different situations.
year we were close to giving up on Bryce Young.
CJ
Last
Stroud, and this is what else. You don't give up on him, but there's absolutely no scenario where you pick up that 5th-year option.
None.
You cannot be re-signing him. You cannot be extending him. You need to wait and see, and he needs to prove it because he has not proved it since the
You
rookie.
kind of just have to run this back and beef up the offense a little bit and just pray that different results happen.
This was an all-time great defense wasted. And I don't think it can be understated how well the Texans defense played this game. They were unbelievable. This was an all-time performance just in terms of getting stands, causing chaos, while having to play defense in plus territory almost every single possession.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I think for the Patriots, I don't know. I want to say this is like the second straight game where I couldn't really get any good conclusions about them. Like,
I mean,
I
win is a win. Defense looked great.
Defense looks great. Drake May seems like he's a deer in the headlights right now. He looks like he's too big for this spot. The amount of fumbles.
Yeah,
Hold on. It's Daniel Jones. You guys made fun of Daniel Jones fears about these fumbles. And Drake May is out here fumbling the ball like he doesn't want it. Like he would drop back and he would not sense the pressure and he'd get hit and fumble it. Amount of 3rd and 6s, 3rd and 5s, 3rd and 4s that resulted in this. Like, it's not even just him. This Patriots offensive line couldn't protect him at all.
No, but they were playing the best defense in the league.
And guess what? They're playing the second best defense next week.
That was going to be my
good point, Rank. Good point. Memo.
You need to win a Super Bowl for Memo.
The fumbles are concerning, and yes, it's a good defense. We actually sent we had a correspondent on the ground named Jeremy Whitty. He went to both Patriots games, and he said that when Drake May fumbled the 4th time, he tried to run onto the field to go get the ball, but they didn't let him. Yeah, that's gonna be a great test. Like, I know Stidham's gonna play, but we can get into that. But it's gonna be a tough test for Drake May. Drake May. Excuse me.
Like, I think the Patriots are a good team. I don't think they're a bad team. His defense is playing better. I think the offense is better what they've shown these past 2 weeks. Maybe they just need to get on the road. Maybe they need to go to a hostile environment, get away from home, get away from the pressure in New England, and like go to Denver and go through it. But like, they are undefeated on the road. They have not lost on the road this year.
This wasn't exactly the type of win that fills you with confidence for the next one. 12-point game. They should have won by 40. Keeping it real. Yeah. Man.
Let's mosey on over to the last game of the slate.
I have lots of thoughts here.
All right.
Start us off.
I'm going to start with this. My biggest complaint against Dan Campbell the past 2 years has been his inability to kick field goals. And not kicking field goals costs you games. And Ben Johnson's from the same exact tree. And not kicking those field goals cost him this game. And even worse, he was inconsistent when it mattered most and decided to kick this to a field goal when he shouldn't have. If you're going to have the balls, have the balls. That was a soft Dan Campbell move right there. Dan Campbell would have went for it. Dan Campbell would have gone for all of them, including the last one. Ben Johnson went for all of them and failed the last one. And it is on him, this loss.
Rank, I'm so with you. One thing that I always say, you play at home, you play for overtime. In a situation like that, you don't. You absolutely do not. Caleb Williams just made the play that only Jesus Christ himself could make. And you have a chance to win the game. You do it right there and then. You die on that hill. Die on that 2-yard line. Don't even leave it up to chance, man.
But they should have kicked it earlier. They should have gotten some of these points. Like, how many times are you going to fail on 4th down? And some of these play calls on 4th down. There's the one in the red zone at the end of the 4th quarter where they try to throw a slant into double coverage. I'm like,
that was bad.
Get Caleb Williams out of the pocket. Like Chris Collins was talking about it constantly. Get him out of the pocket, get him in space. That's when Caleb Williams does his best work, is when the play breaks down. Having him sit in the pocket and try and make these throws is not what you need on 4th down. In a playoff game, in the snow, against a great football team.
Rank, I think you have a great point, and ironically, in overtime, it kind of felt like Ben Johnson was going for more than just a field goal on that last drive where Caleb threw the pick. Like, I don't love a 30-yard drag route to DJ Moore, and like you can argue that was DJ Moore's fault that he didn't break towards the ball. That's what they were talking about in the broadcast. But at the same time, like your running game is crazy. Just get to the 30-yard line,
Dude.
and if you're Ben Johnson and you're horny for field goals, there's your moment.
Monungai, it seemed like he was averaging like 7 yards per carry. Why the fuck was he not getting the ball the entire possession?
And you could throw it to him. He had a couple screens that he had good runs after. Let Caleb run.
This is a loss that, like, you don't know if the Bears will be in this position. I can't say for confidence the Bears will be in this
That's
position.
what I'm one of the things I was thinking about this morning is, do you think this team is similar to the Commanders last year? Like, is this the Jane Daniels Commander? Like, are they going to have a fall off next year and not going to be back here at all?
I think they're better ranked because, one, their defense is better. Two, they have a better coach.
Yeah,
And
that's
three, they have a lot of young talent around their young quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't championship berths don't just grow on trees, man. They could have taken care of business so many times, and they didn't. They did not.
I like this defense, but it's weird to see a defense be poor in most categories except for turnovers. Like, I love an opportunistic defense, bend don't break, but it's not sustainable. You gotta. It's young. There's a lot of players that could improve, but I agree with Liam. I think the future is bright for this team. I think the Commanders had a lot of other problems. Maybe Dan Quinn is one of them.
Yeah. My God.
I just, how do you not go for that?
Let's
I
fill
actually
the
like,
ball.
and me and Liam have been through this moment of as a Mets fan of like, you go into a season with no expectations, and you get to that moment, and you have to have the expectations because you know how fleeting those moments are. You know, when you have a team on this magical run with a magical quarterback making a play,
Magical quarterback.
I was so confused watching that play. I've never seen a play like that. Never.
It's one of the greatest throws. Like, you saw that blitz coming, and nobody in America thought they were going to score.
Off his
Up
back
to
foot
40.
from his own 40. That's going to go up there with a Mr. Jermaine Curse.
Yeah.
Just in terms of just true. You've been living the high life, buddy. All right. You've been living the high life, but you guys know what I mean. That was-
I was just watching the 2014 the game versus the Packers to go into that Super Bowl, and Jermaine Curse, of course, scores the game-winning touchdown in overtime. It's just good times. Let's talk about the Rams.
I don't think they played particularly good.
No, dude, they keep getting away with these
Hey.
poor performances on offense.
That's the
Stafford did not play well at all.
thing. You can't let this team hang around. You just can't, because they have too many guys that can hurt you. And Kyron Williams was hibernating what seemed like most of the season. He decided, you know what? Today's the day. I'll show up. Devontae Adams had one catch before that sideline catch. He only had 2 catches the whole game. God, how do you let them do this?
Puka had a quiet game. You put it perfectly. You just let them hang around, and then they're going to make the decisive moment. McVay and Stafford are veterans in their own craft to be able to get amnesia, put behind them the rest of the game, and just make that right play. But they played like ass, and they do not deserve to be here.
They did
This
play like
no mess with them. They were throwing the ball too much. They actually, as a fantasy owner, you hate it, but like they saved Kyron Williams this season. Like they
They did.
rested him. They didn't push him. And these are the moments he's going to come out. And I think this Rams team is going to look a lot different this weekend. I think this offense is going to look a lot better. I think they're going to be slinging the rock. They're going to come out strong. This Rams team you've seen the past 2 weeks is not the Rams team going to Seattle this weekend.
Rick, I think you put it perfectly because the past 7 weeks they've not been themselves, and they're due.
Let's just get into it. Let's just get into the predictions.
That being said, I'm still rocking with the Hawks. I don't give a fuck.
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck.
I thought you were switching up on me. I got scared.
The Rams are my team
Right
going to the
last
Super Bowl. and the Rams are winning this game. Matthew Stafford's dropping 350, 3 touchdowns. Kyron gets a rushing one. Puka goes nuclear.
Why are you so confident about that?
Because they had the talent. And I had the
They had the
confidence
talent this game.
And they won.
in the
And they
snow.
still
They
won.
won. But they're played in the snow where they're not used to it. They couldn't do the things they wanted to do it. Playing in Seattle. It's just divisional also. You say this all the time. The Rams own Sam Darnold.
I know, Rank. That's why I didn't want to play them.
Own
Bad
Sam
enough to play
Darnold.
the Niners a third time. I did not want to play the Rams a third time.
This is different from the Niners.
Has Sam Darnold ever beat
Yeah,
the
it is. What'd you say?
the Seahawks won this year. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but
We split the regular season series with.
But he played terrible that game.
it was on some fucking bullshit too. This is it though. This is it.
2.5 point favorites. Basically, what's our rule when you're home? It adds 3, so it's
It's
basically
a neutral. It's a neutral game.
Neutral pick 'em.
Yeah, neutral. Yeah. Well, we know who Truitt's rocking with. We know who Rank's rocking with. I said I'm rocking with the Hawks. I will say this, Truitt. I'm rocking with the Hawks purely out of love and bias. It's gonna be a tough game.
It's gonna be a very tough game. I think it's, and I say this every single week. It's gonna come down to what Sam Darnold we see, and it's never been more true than this game. Is it going to be the first time we played the Rams or the second time? Well, not the second time wasn't even that great, except he had an amazing overtime in fourth quarter.
Yeah. How generous is Sam Darnold going to be this week? Is he going to be handing out Cubans with extra mayo, extra
He's-
mustard?
He's working at the soup kitchen. He's just
Oh
looking around.
no!
He's
You're
not
saying-
even 100% healthy.
Rick,
You,
are you
you
saying
don't have
state
Chardonnay.
Exactly.
State
You need to
mandated
get-
sloppy joes for everyone?
For everybody.
No.
You need to get Kenny going fast. You need to get. I loved getting Shaheed and Cooper Cup involved.
Oh.
Thank you, Kubiak.
We got to give a shout out to Shaheed, man.
Shout out Shaheed.
The game was over. First play of the game was over. That was so
what-
fucking sick.
That's why you go get a guy like that. That's why you
Yeah.
give up 2 draft picks for a guy like that. Need to get them going because it is just, I cannot emphasize enough how much better the offense looks when you've set up the run game. And Sam Darnold in play action, like, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful ginger man in play action.
All right. The other game.
Stidham.
It's just like this sucks. This was gonna be. I think this was gonna be an all-timer, classic matchup, Broncos Pats, and it just. I mean, we'll see what happens. I have no confidence that the Broncos can win this game. I think it's gonna be
Why not, Liam?
because
Is-
Bo
is-
Nix
is
is
better than
elite.
Stroud?
They just lost their Superman rank.
Yeah, but is Stidham better than Stroud?
Rank. You and I are better than Stroud.
So then he's got a
Sounds pretty
chance because we would have said anybody would have been last weekend.
If the Broncos win, can we get a double memo out of Rank?
No, I said they win the Super Bowl. I'll get a double memo if they win the Super Bowl. That was the only rule.
Oh, well, no, but you said memo if they go to the Super Bowl, no?
If they
Yeah, it
win-
would be a statement. I believe is what it would
A
be.
statement if they go to the Super Bowl. I think on air right now we can say that because the odds are even more stacked against them with Stidham, let's get a double statement.
I'm down for that. Yeah.
double statement, sure.
Of course you're down for that. I mean, the odds drastically changed.
I think it was a 10-point swing. Like,
Can I have Liam bet at 2 words if they lose?
what are they going to be?
You're gonna say 2 words. I choose.
Shuck me? You're a freak, right?
Is it? And this is so biased, but is it a crazy take that whoever comes out of the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl?
I've been saying it all year. It's the NFC is so much better than the NFC.
If the Patriots play like the Seahawks or the Rams, I don't see a world in which they win. But you know what? I think they'll stick around. I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to be like a 10-point, a 14-point drubbing. I think it's going to be.
I think it might end 10 points, but I think they keep around 7 for a while. And like the final score will look worse than the actual game will be, in my mind.
This sucks, man.
Yeah, that was going to be a great game.
Well, enjoy the football this weekend. Truett, from the Final Locker Room fans to you, we wish you good luck. Your only football team that's actually good
Mhm.
out of the three of us.
Stressful being good. So such
Enjoy the
tight-
ride.
I'm sorry.
Enjoy
Thank you.
it, Truett.
Thank you. Once we lose Kubiak next year, who knows what happens?
The Giants will be there next year.
Let's briefly touch on a lot of head. This has to be like maybe recency bias, but like some of the most head coach openings we've seen across the league in a couple years. Like McDermott, we touched on. Who
Mhm.
else just got fired?
Tomlin.
Who knows?
We're going to talk
Yeah.
about Tomlin.
Tomlin stepped
Then
down.
we got
Yep.
the end. I'm surprised the floor still has a job, to be honest.
He got extended.
Yeah,
It's done.
that was crazy.
I think it was a good decision.
I-
Looking around at the coaching options right now, it's a good decision. Giants announced John Harbaugh today in his interesting.
Congrats, Frank. Well
Yeah.
done. I saw some of the quotes. They looked very promising.
He looks very. Most interesting part about the entire thing is he now reports directly to John Mara, our owner, as well as has the final say in any roster decisions over our GM.
I love it.
Over the GM.
They were asking Joe Shane about it a bunch today, and final say goes to Harbaugh, not Shane.
Wow.
I love it.
All right. So we touched on Sala.
Stefanski went to the
Yeah.
Falcons. I really don't like that personally.
It's a good hire for them.
It's
and
It's a
they don't like
great hire. That's why I don't like it.
it. Yeah. Who's the starting quarterback there next year?
That's the thing. Like it's probably gonna be Kirk, and that's the only thing that I'm looking forward to.
Well, Kirk's better. I think Kirk gets them to a playoff game next year.
No shot. No shot.
I might have to sprinkle some money after the season ends on Kirk Cousins beating the Falcons to the playoffs.
Oh, the who just won the Dolphins
New
show
Jersey.
yesterday?
So delusional.
The Dolphins, Haley, the Packers DC, which is I don't understand the hire at all. The Packers DC sucks without Micah Parsons, and now he's got a head coaching job.
It's definitely a change in philosophy for sure, from McDaniel to him.
So we still have the Bills, the Ravens, the Raiders, Steelers, Browns, and Cardinals don't have a coach.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A lot of openings, yeah.
The thing though is, I think the team's still around. As the coordinator is going. I think Kubiak's probably gone. Unfortunately for you, Truett. I think both Rams coordinators could be gone.
My
Brian
hope is
Brian
that
might get a job.
if Kubiak is going to go, just wait till the end of the playoffs to do his interviews. Apparently, Sala had 4 interviews this past week, so clearly he was a little distracted, and that showed up. Well, that's all I'm asking for is just maybe pump the brakes a couple weeks.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Damn.
I think with the bye, he was able to do his interviews while your bye week was happening.
Fuck, maybe. Damn, I didn't even think about
That's ridiculous.
that.
Do you think any of
Frankel.
these guys that have, accepted jobs, you think now the Bills job is open, they're like, damn.
No. No. Because I think Stefanski was not fit for the Bills job. And I think Harbaugh-wise, I think the
He wanted
Giants,
the keys a little more, right?
he wanted the keys, and the Giants are set up more longer term, I feel like, than the Bills are.
Yeah.
Bills, as we discussed, needed a little bit of a reset button. Giants surging. Well done, Rank.
Thank you. Why not us? The Bears this year, the Patriots this year. Why not fucking us?
This is Rick, I love your optimism. I've never seen more optimism out of a season where just like disaster class after disaster class. I
Steve,
love
you
it.
should have the same optimism. We're both in the NFC
Oh yeah.
NFC divisional round next year at least.
I think both of us sneaky chance to win our divisions, right?
Yeah. We
All
have a
right.
little NFC Championship game, Saints Giants.
Let's shuck some shit up, right?
Chuck it up.
On that note of delusion, Rankle, did you have a good time watching some college football last night?
I did enjoy the game. It was an all-timer. Fernando Mendoza, I don't know how well of a quarterback he's going to be in the NFL because he doesn't always consistently perform. But in a big spot, in a big moment, there's nobody else in college football you would want on your team than him. That run, those passes, he's just a leader of men and the leader the Las Vegas Raiders need.
Sorry, I had something. I completely agree, Rank. That last run was like something out of a movie. And the connection, him and Becker, back shoulder Becker is what they call it. Oh my God. Goosebumps, man. This game had everything. You know what? I want to give a shout out to Miami. I personally did not think they were even going to be close. And they played really well. Of course, we had a state mandated Carson Beck double quarter pounder to end the game, which was fucking electric. Love that. Best story in sports history, maybe. The losingest program ever was champion. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think the fact that Miami almost won it at the end is pretty insane, and I know Miami would have been happy, but holy fuck, I think the rest of the country would be really sad. I mean, a beautiful story. Like, shout out Signetti and shout out Mendoza and just great stuff.
Hardest quote of the year, or I guess of the past 2 years, goes to Signetti. I win, Google me.
It really should have been, I win, Google me, bitch.
Yeah.
What it should have been. That's what he meant.
It is what
They already have them. I don't really love when they do the top 25 predictions like a half hour after the game ends. They already have Indiana's number one for next year.
You see Mendoza's little brother, Alberto Mendoza, who was the backup quarterback, is in the transfer portal. So
He
He just
committed.
committed to
he did?
Georgia Tech.
Oh wow. All right. Starting now.
Since there's a big basketball game coming this weekend for us, I think we should talk a little Villanova basketball. These boys start off the season really strong, have been playing well. I think we kind of hit a little hiccup the past 2 weeks with losses to Creighton and St. John's. Kind of showed where our ceiling's at. They've got the talent. They play well at times. They just need to put it all together. We need Bryce Lindsey to step it back up, get the shooting down again. The St. John's game, did you watch any of St. John's game, Liam?
It was the first 3 minutes of the second half. That's
It was
why
terrible. Heads down, not trying, couldn't get the ball across half court. We're a team running 3 guards. You should never have a trouble getting the ball across half court.
100% agree, Ray. Minimum, we always have 2 point guards out on the court. Like, that's inexcusable.
The team's got potential. They're young. There's talent. Can they put it together? We can beat UConn. We're better on the road. We can go into UConn and win this weekend. I have no doubt. Will they? I don't know. No matter what, I'm pretty confident thinking we're going to make the tournament this year, which it's going to be fun to be able to fill a bracket and put Villanova winning the entire thing again. It's been sad the past couple of years without that. So I'm happy we're back and Will is bringing us to where we should be. It's been fun watching Villanova having more confidence this year.
It's been fun also, like, kind of stressing a little bit, you know, like, hey, we're good enough to, like, be recognized. Like, let's keep it up versus the last couple of years. It's like, we're in the toilet bowl. I've kind of checked out a little bit because I know we're stuck as a term of the show, cellar dweller.
But also be able to, like, I do find myself being able to relax at times against the bad teams because I know Will is going to find us a way to win this game. Like, we're not losing to Providence. We're not losing to Marquette. We're not losing to DePaul. Like, we're going to win those games. He'll find a way to win those games.
Yeah. I think Ranky made a good point on our ceiling. I think next year, I just want to see us consistently have more than one capable big man. Brennan is awesome, but when Brennan's not on the court, it is a problem. We are weak and feeble inside when Brennan's not on the court, and I'd like for that to change.
Yeah. Running Hodge at the center at times is tough. And he's played much better. Like his shooting's gotten better. He's now driving and got a couple of dunks and some blocks. Like he's becoming more of a power forward guy, but he's a small forward playing a 5 at times, which is tough.
I miss the big Dixon down low. I do.
Yeah, but I kind of like Brennan. Like Brennan gives a different error that like different playing style that Dixon didn't have that I kind of like better.
Yeah.
I do miss Big Dixon too, man.
I have a Nova NBA trivia. I just noticed watching the MLK games yesterday, the NBA games. Do you guys know what team Jeremiah Robinson Earl's on right now?
Oh, is it the Pacers? He was on the Pacers though, right?
He was on the Pelicans for a while, but he's not on the Pelicans anymore.
No, he's becoming a legit dirty man. I did not know he was on this team till last night.
Who'd the Thunder play? Cavs?
Nope.
I don't know.
He's on the Mavericks.
Really?
Yeah.
You should go watch him, Truitt.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
That's must-see
I can-
basketball there.
Yeah. I mean, they gotta just throw things at the wall, see what sticks. Get it. He was playing hard, playing for his next 10-day, I'm sure.
Hey, there's a reason why he's sticking around, man.
Yeah. All right, boys. I got a hoop screwed up. We ready?
Let's
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
it.
I love seeing ones like this. You guys see this?
Wow.
Oh,
All right.
that's better.
I like
This
this
is better.
one better.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Magic fan now.
Give me Mac Attack. Top middle. Thank you. Top middle. Yeah.
Mac Attack. Is that what the fan base actually calls him?
I don't know.
Dip into my DJ Augustine knowledge. Is that okay? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Try Shelvin. Try Goat. He played for 5 teams. Of course he did.
hey, yeah.
Of course.
Of course he
Is that a Hornets jersey?
Yeah. And you know what? It's tough, man.
Wasn't he on there? Or no, I'm thinking of I don't know.
5+ seasons with the team's a long time, though.
Yeah, is it that team? No, just with a single team.
Okay.
You
You get like T-Mac.
I was watching this guy's highlights today, believe it or not. Oh, fuck.
Frank Jackson. What?
Well, they were saying that guy Peterson, like, he's the best Jayhawk since who, and I didn't realize Frank Jackson was so nasty in college, so I was watching his highlights.
Did Frank Jackson play for 5 teams?
For 5
Try,
seasons? Or 5
Was
teams?
Darrell Armstrong there 5 years? Right? Or, I don't know if he was.
I think
No.
Frank Jackson could fit in here somewhere.
What about? Oh, I know, a guy.
Or
Bo
no, Frank
Outlaw.
Mason. Sorry, I'm thinking of Frank Mason.
Try Bo Outlaw.
Oh, Outlaw here.
No, middle. Yeah. How about Bo Outlaw?
Look at
No,
that stash.
It's tough, bro.
Oh, I got a great one here. No, Eric Bledsoe
Eric Gordon.
he didn't spend 5 years on the Suns.
Wasn't Eric Gordon there in the Bucks?
Uh,
Wait, no. Do Eric Bledsoe bottom left. You're mixing these up, Drew.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray. Oh fuck.
Can we go top or left top left Ersan Ilyasova?
Let's throw. I want to throw who's goggles guy Sanders.
Goat Sanders. Yeah, Goat Larry.
Damn it.
I'm trying to think some bum asses that have played for the Kings.
There's a lot out there.
I know there were some. What about Luke and Bob Mute? Middle left.
Nice.
Oh,
We get a little. Who's their goat? Temple.
Can you have Anthony Mason middle left?
Wait.
who's their goat? Temple all
What'd
time.
you say, Rank?
Anthony Mason middle left.
Oh, Rankle!
Oh,
Who?
Oh my God! What a pull! I'll be honest. I have no idea who that is.
He was around Lee forever.
who's the Villanova guy that played for the Bucks? Older
DiVincenzo
guy.
played.
What the fuck was that guy's name?
You can try Dante bottom left or middle left.
I feel like Dante would be. I don't think he's played.
What about Justin Moore? Didn't he played for the Bucks?
You ever
Did he
played
actually?
game?
Yeah. I don't know if he
He
played.
averaged 15 minutes plus a game.
there's
Yeah.
no way.
Fuck.
Oh, didn't Tim Thomas play for the Bucks?
That's who it was. That's what I was thinking. Who's their goat? Temple?
What are we missing? Bottom left.
It's all time. Wait, can we go? Yeah, bottom left. What about Keith Bokens? Did he sneak in 5 seasons there? I don't think he did.
Sam
No.
Cassell bottom left.
Michael Redd. What about Luke Ridnour? You guys
Nice
remember him?
Rank. All right, we got to be careful with this one. A lot of Kings players here.
How about Travis Outlaw? We get both.
Bowensaw.
You know, ball.
Well done.
Oh.
Well done. We kind of kill this every week. We're not.
We
Hey,
do.
we're not even gonna look at the percentage down below because we know how good we are. No need to see it.
I'm curious.
I also okay.
Okay, you know what? I actually should have showed it. It's better than 75%.
Wow,
There we go.
pretty damn good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, boys.
Pretty damn good. All right,
Who should have a birthday today?
we got a couple birthdays today, Rankle.
I
You
love
ready?
that. I'm so excited.
All right. I don't know a single one of these guys in baseball besides Ozzie Guillen. I know you remember him, old manager for the White Sox. Truett, you look up
Oh, yeah.
Ozzie Guillen throw on YouTube, you'll be absolutely astounded. He had one of the best throws of all time, from I believe left field to third base.
I'm looking now.
Absolute cannon. Yeah, dog. Shout out Ozzie Guillen, funny ass manager. Would always get ejected and scream. And,
Problem like he's coming in from shortstop.
you'll know it's like off the wall, kind of bobbles it a little bit.
It definitely wasn't it.
All right, I'll find it for you. I'll show you. All right, and basketball. One of my own today. Happy birthday to Anthony Black, who maybe had the dunk of the year in Germany the other day. That was awesome.
What do they call him? Black Magic.
They call him Black Magic.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, Tony Orlando, as they say. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Tyler Hero. 26 years
Yeah.
young.
Yeah. Not everybody can say they have a song named after them.
Yeah.
Is he
Happy
doing
birthday
much?
to Sorry?
Is he doing much anymore?
Don't know, don't care.
All right, that's my theory.
Happy birthday to Jason Richardson, one of the best dunkers of all time. He's a GOAT.
Ranked 22, 5, and 3 on 50%.
Meaningless.
Not bad.
All
Did you say
right.
meaningless? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I was averaging those numbers. Happy birthday to Ron Harper, Chicago Bulls legend.
Is his son in college in the league? Something.
I don't know.
Rank,
Don't care.
tell me about
What?
it. Is it Ron Harper Jr.? Oh, he's a Celtic. Wasn't he like nasty? And it doesn't matter.
All right. In football, we got legendary backup running back Braylon Allen. He turns 22 today. I know he's high on some people's big boards for next year.
Truett loves him in fantasy.
I did actually draft him in fantasy this year.
Did you enjoy the ride?
I dropped him after 2 weeks. Yep.
Not a boy. Happy birthday to the future Hall of Famer, Mr. 9 himself, JJ McCarthy. Happy birthday.
Wow.
I hope he's
Great.
enjoying himself.
19 years, right?
Is he
23
drinking his
years.
first beer?
He turns 9 today. Happy birthday to Samson Nakua, Puka's brother.
Actually, his brother?
I
Probably.
don't know. I don't know who that is.
Liam doesn't get any more information on the name and the age and the
Yeah.
sport they play.
Happy birthday to, and shout out to our dear listener, Jacob Tuck, for this one. Happy birthday to a guy named Wendell Smallwood. That's
Love
that's
it.
good. Oh, man. Happy birthday to
Types him to a T.
Devontae Parker turns 33 today. Happy birthday.
When's the last time he was?
I remember Wendell Smallwood. He played in the league for a while. He was an Eagle.
Yeah. Happy, and shout out to another Eagle. Nick Foles turns 37 today.
Wow. I love the advice he gave to Broncos fans.
Yeah.
Pats have lost to backup QBs before.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to Harvey Binford.
Third.
Happy birthday to Fedarius Edmonds.
Fedarius?
Fedarius. Happy birthday to Umberto Leone. Any other good ones on here? Happy birthday to Terry Bagsby. That's a good one.
Bagsby.
Bagsby.
I love Bagsby. That's awesome. Are there any other good one? Here you go, Truett. Happy birthday to James Wood. It's your guy.
Oh. Damn. Might trade him back. Trade him back.
Might trade him back. Well, I hope you don't trade for this one. He's 75 years old.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
Uh,
I've heard that they're trading Mackenzie Gore to the Padres.
really?
Don't know how I feel about that.
Don't know where you heard that, but
Just up
gotta
here.
get scores.
Heard it up here.
What's that? Breaking news? Michael King to the Mets? All right.
Nope.
Wish.
You
Super
wish.
Bowl?
And we'll end it off with one of Truett's guys. I know Truett's really getting into soccer. We got a legend pull for you, Truett. Guy by the name of Alfredo DeBono. Happy birthday to Mr. DeBono.
De Bono. Wonder what his hobbies outside of soccer are.
Probably fun in the locker room. Am I right, guys?
Number one fan.
Next week, special guest on the show. De Bono.
Sick. All right. That wraps it up.
What a great birthday segment.
Thanks.
Thank you, thank you always for watching Fun in the Locker Room. We're starting 2026 with an absolute bang. I know we're not on the same night every week, but we know our true fans. they got those notifications on. That's why you got to be tuned in, because we will come at you whenever we want to come at you. You know, if we want to bring some Fun in the Locker Room to your locker room, we will do so. You got to be
No
always
question
ready.
asked.
Got to be always watching, always ready for Fun in the Locker Room. Anyways, Liam Holloway, Sean Rankle, Truett Carstetter. We will see you next week. We got more football. We're going to have some NBA, some Villanova, Wildcats, all sports. And we'll see you here on Jitsi, brought to you by YouTube. Shout out YouTube. Shout out Adam. We'll see you next week.